Hello. Can you guys... Hello, everyone. Is there an echo in my audio? Hello. Okay, so just want to know, can you guys... A, can you guys hear me? B, is there an echo? Okay, so it's just... Okay. Well then why is... Oh, yikes. Okay. Well then, you know what? Maybe... Okay. Alright, well... Hey fucks, Mad Mike here, and I am here to stream my album collection for you all. There is a lot of CDs, there is a lot of vinyls, no cassettes. They're all locked away in my my shed somewhere. I'm gonna turn my fan off here. Ooh, this mic is really sensitive. Advanced audio properties. You might hear some wind going off. That's because it gets really hot in my room, and even in the winter, it just gets like fucking really humid in here and everything, and it gets smelly and shit. And so I keep my window back there opened just to make sure that there's some fucking air coming in here. And one last thing is that I really want the live chat here. Here. Hold on. I'm just trying to get the live chat going on here on the screen anyway. Um, nope. Okay. Just give me a few minutes, guys. Of course, just like Metal Meltdown, there are technical difficulties. Okay. All right, well, let me read through the chat here. Boss Antelope 86, what up? Hayden, yo, what's up, Mike? What's up, you, Hayden? Wait, that did not come out right. That's gonna get clipped. Anyways, Mindful 29, what's up, Mad Mike? What's up, Mindful 29? Cody Beinert, so far so good. Hayden, I don't hear an echo. That's good. The Blythen brand, what's up, Drew? Not hearing one. That's good. Astolfo Rider of the Black, hey, it's live. Astolfo Rider of the Black, we can hear you loud and clear. Audio sounds good. Audio sounds good. Hey, Mike, give Ronnie Radke a second chance. Ronnie Radke can give a second chance by kissing my ass. Hey, Mike. Hey, howdy, Mike, by Ferris Bread. Hey, there is echo. Oh, God, fuck, no. That's great. I don't know how to get rid of this echo. Maybe if I lowered my mic a little bit. Ah, there we go. Aha. How does it sound now, guys? Yeah, I'm hearing fucking. How does it sound now? I think we got it. Yeah, I lowered the sensitivity, so I think I got it now. Shit. Okay, how about now? Sounds better than the Stolfa Rider of the Black. Sounds better than the Paramore mixing. Woohoo! All right, cool. All right, so hello, fucks, again. This is Mad Mike, and I'm here to do my album collection stream. So, before we get started, I have a whole bunch of shit here. So, I got a bunch of water. I got like 3 bottles worth. I have my signature Coors Original, aka Coors Banquet. Sponsor me, you fucking cowards. I also have a gorgeous bottle of Disaronno Amaretto. Fucking delicious shit. And big 2-liter bottle of Diet Pepsi, because I love that. I'm trying to cut down. I've been cutting down a lot on pop. But for this occasion, I'll be drinking some. And I will be drinking them out of this Motorhead mug. Look at this fucking thing. It's the most badass thing ever. And this beautiful chalice. Master of Puppets, Metallica. Anyways, so, question for you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with my CD collection. My CD collection is much bigger than my vinyl collection, which is, you can see it. It's right behind me over here. Those are my vinyls. That's my bag. I put it up there for some reason. Hold up. Also, say hello to my buddy and Wario back there. Also, say hello to Oscar. There he is. There. Hey, Fox. Mad Mike here. All right, cool. Anyways, so, give me 1 second. Don't look at my ass. Oh yeah, and here we go. Oh, son of a. Do 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 do. go. Hold on, I'm just posting this in the Discords. Hello? Hello, okay. My fucking mic just died for like fucking 5 seconds there. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Go. And let's go on Questy's server too. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. That Motorhead mug is so badass by Blackwater Rust. Hell yeah. All right. If I played them, what is your favorite Arkham game? Arkham City. Arkham City's a fucking masterpiece. I do love Arkham Asylum as well. I never finished Arkham Knight. Wasn't that big on it. But Arkham City, storyline, graphics, the gameplay itself, the controls, everything about that game is a masterpiece. But, all right. So, I'm going to pour a beer. And then I'm going to get started on showing y'all my CDs. So. All right. Cheers. All right. Let's go, boys. All right. We're doing this in alphabetical order for the most part. And my first CD. My first CD that I am showing you is from this little known rock band out of Australia. They go by this name, AC/DC. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them, but their 1979 classic, Highway to Hell. It's a nice cardboard CD. Not my personal favorite from the band. It's not even my favorite from Bon Scott, but it is the only Bon Scott AC/DC album that I do own. And I do like it. Boss Antelope 86, hope you don't have a darkness retreat, Mike. Oh, great. Someone noticed this fucking hat, didn't they? That's great, yeah. The reason this hat's black is to honor Aaron Rodgers in his fucking darkness retreat. Enjoy. If he comes back, cool. If he doesn't, good riddance, whatever. Thank you for the long time as a Packers quarterback, but when you leave, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. All right. This next CD is from this same unknown Australian rock band, AC/DC, with their 1980 groundbreaking watershed classic, Back in Black. I don't know if you can read it, but there you go. Back in Black. They hit the sack. And it's good to be back, and I got let loose from the whatever. Yeah, pretty much every song on this album is a hit single. So, you know, one of the most iconic rock albums of all time. Next one, AC/DC. Still on AC/DC, and this is their 1990 somewhat classic that features Thunderstruck and Money Talks, The Razor's Edge. This was the one with Chris Slade on drums, produced by Bruce Fairbairn, who was a very good rock producer in that time. All right, so the next one, we're still on AC/DC. So, Black Ice, this was their 2008 album that I bought on a whim, and it's definitely an AC/DC album. It's hey, Pair of Jeans reviews. The best Amy Winehouse album. Oh, yeah, you had to go there. Hey, Pair of Jeans. What's up, man? How's New Jersey? How's the gabagool? How's the missus? How's the teaching gig? How's that teaching life, boy? Yeah, so we are now done for the time being with AC/DC. Cool. All right, so next ones are from this very little known American rock band by the name of they're out of Boston. Very obscure rock band. They go by this name of Aerosmith. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. They were like a band like in the 70s, 80s. They had a lot of good underground hits, This was their debut, their self-titled debut. Featured some really underrated songs like Dream On and Mama Kin. Decent tunes there. And their next one here is, well, the one that I got here is Toys in the Attic. That is a very obscure album featuring some really less known songs, like some really like obscure underground style songs, and Walk This Way, Sweet Emotion, Big 10-inch Record, Toys in the Attic. Yeah, a lot of great tunes on this one. But Astolfo Rider of the Black says, "Hey, Mad Mike, do you have Ginger in your collection? I have them on my Spotify playlist. I do not actually own any of their albums." So, to just give you guys a little bit of background on here, I went on a crazy CD buying binge 10 to 15 years ago, and I just kind of stopped because I started buying movies after that. And your paychecks can only really go towards one thing at a time. So didn't really buy a lot of albums for quite a while there, but I've been getting back in the groove of it, as you will see from my vinyl collection. The next Aerosmith album is their big comeback album, Permanent Vacation. This one is iconic. Don't love it as much as some of their other albums, but this was a great comeback record. It has one of my favorite power ballads of all time, Angel, on there. Love that one. Also has a song that may or may not have aged well by the title of Dude Looks Like a Lady. The next one, I do not have the cover for it anymore, because I've had this album, this CD for like fucking 25, 30 years or something like that. But this is Pump, without the cover, without the artwork. I think the reason why was because the cover, if you took it out of the CD, it turned into it unfolded into a poster, like a big poster of the Pump album cover, and I wanted to hang that on one of my walls, which I did, and I lost said poster. So yeah, Pump without the cover. But this is, I'll be getting back to this album later on in the stream. The next one is Get a Grip. I don't know if this is going to be censored, YouTube. Those are nipples. Even though they are cows' nipples, those are still teats. Yeah. So here, YouTube, censor me. I'm showing these, you cowards. Anyways, this is a pretty good solid record from them in the 90s. Has a lot of good songs on it. Eat the Rich, Living on the Edge, Walk On Down, Shut Up and Dance, Crying, Crazy, Amazing. Really, really, really solid album. And this one is definitely one of the Aerosmith albums of all time. Just push play. I got it for a birthday one year, and jaded. Yeah, that one was not one of my favorites. Yeah. So, anyways, one last thing I got to do before we continue. All right. Okay. Feel free to Okay. Also, I am getting over a cold right now, and yeah. So, anyways, continuing on. CPP, Aerosmith made the most disturbing album cover ever. Yes, this Just Push Play album cover is some real steampunk fantasy shit. But anyways, oh, you're talking about Get a Grip, yeah. Okay, anyways, next one is, for some reason I bought this one and I didn't buy Twilight of the Thunder God. Never got around to it, but Surtur Rising by Amon Amarth. Definitely one of the albums of all time. Ferris Brett, 9 Lives, has one of the Aerosmith songs of all time, Pink. Yeah. All right, next one is one of my favorite thrash albums of all time, one of my favorite Canadian metal albums of all time. Alice, isn't it frightening? Alice, aren't you there? But that is Annihilator, Alice in Hell. Fucking iconic record. This was released in 1989, the year I was born. Awesome fucking album. One of the best pure guitar albums of all time. Just in terms of guitar playing, it's just fucking incredible. Cheers. Drink them if you got them, boys. Anyways. All right, moving on to thrash icons out of the New York of the city. Yeah, we got Anthrax with Fistful of Metal. Love that one. My favorite Anthrax album. This one is one of the best thrash albums of all time. And one of my top 50 ever. Spreading the Disease. Apologies for the glare there, but yes. Spreading that disease. Hayden. My grandma loves Pink by Aerosmith, and I had to pretend to love it too because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. It be like that sometimes. Mindful 29 and Annihilator's Alice in Hell is a thrash classic. Hell yeah, it is. Toxic Rooster, Jeff Waters. We really thought he was cooking with that slight title track name change. Yeah, that was some clever shit. But anyways, so the next Anthrax album that I have is their iconic 1987 release, Among the Living. And there's a little too much glare in the camera. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But Yes. Here, just there we go. Among the Living. It has some classic tunes on there, like Cotton Amash and Indians. Also, I Am the Law. And If Will Nicky Fessin. And Imitation of Life. And then the rest of the album. But yeah. All right. Next up is a Canadian metal classic. Metal on metal. But yeah, this is one of my top 50 metal albums of all time. I actually saw Anvil last year in May, I think it was. And, you know, they may not still have it in terms of making really memorable songs anymore, but in terms of putting on live shows, they still bring it. So next one is a mellow death band by the name of Arch Enemy. You might not have ever heard of them. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Back when Angela was still in the band, Anthems of Rebellion is the one with their iconic Silent Wars. All right, continuing on. All right. Just getting some more CDs here. Alrighty, so continuing on, we are now going. CBP when Anthrax said, "It's Anthraxin' time." I got you. That was good. Well done. All right, continuing on, we are now doing a iconic death doom band out of San Francisco. This features a former drummer of Death who played drums on Scream Bloody Gore by the name of Chris Reifert. He formed this little band you might have never heard of, very obscure band by the name of Autopsy, and their debut was Severed Survival, one of my favorite death metal albums of all time. And that was this is pretty much their alternate cover. I do have a booklet in here that features their original cover for it, which is just fucking brutal. You see the fucking logo in this thing? It's like fucking skin wrapped in hooks and shit, and like, damn. Well, yeah, brutal. All right. I'm going to quickly post on Instagram here. Hello, everyone. We are now live doing the CD collection stream. Tune in or don't, whatever. But, anyways, yes. All right, continuing on. The next Autopsy album we have is Mental Funeral. Look at that fucking glare. Anyways, Mental Funeral. Another Death Doom classic. And this was their comeback EP that they made in 2010 by the name of The Tomb Within. Really underrated EP. I actually really enjoyed this one. All right, next up is little bit of an oddity. I'm not too sure, but this band was a blip on the screen in like 2010, 2011. They're kind of like, if I were to describe them, it would be like glam metal lyrics, but metalcore music. And that is a band by the name of Baptized in Blood. They were managed by Dave Mustaine during this time period, and then I don't know. I think this album didn't do as well as they hoped, and they just stopped making it. I don't know exactly what happened there, but this is a very solid album out of Southern Ontario. But yeah. Next one. I don't know why I bought this one. I think I was just like, I went on like a black metal CD buying binge at some point and just bought a bunch of classic, like black metal albums that I heard were classic. But this is one that I do have, regardless. Bathory, Under the Sign of the Black Mark. I might review this for the podcast one day. I'm not too sure. All right. Now, we are Mindful 29. I got to be going to work right now, but this so far has been a great collection and stream. All right. Take care, Mindful. Take care. Take care. So, Hayden, Baptized in Blood, description was wild. There's so many twists. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that noise, why that noise is happening. But, yeah. All right. Now we are moving on to, I think I bought these 3 albums like all at once because like I was friends in college with a huge Beatles fan, and they kept bugging me to like, get into the Beatles and whatever, and I decided like this was right around the time they like remastered their albums for like the 50th time, and I bought 3 of them because they were all on display at this place called CD Plus in Welland. And so, the first one, Sgt. Pepper. It's an iconic release by them. The second one, this is my favorite from them, the White Album. And, it features one of the most metal songs of all time before metal was a thing, and that was Helter Skelter. And the next one was Abbey Road. Yeah, those are the Beatles albums that I do own. Never got rid of. Anyways, continuing on. I do like She's So Heavy off of Abbey Road, though. It's a really solid tune. Blackwater Russ, gonna be honest, not a Beatles fan at all. I could definitely see that. All right, now we are speaking of metal songs before metal was a thing. Now we are getting to a part where metal officially became a thing, because we are talking about Black fucking Sabbath. Here we are. The debut released on Friday the 13th, February 13th, 1970. It is over 53 years old now, and still just as fucking heavy, just as doomy, just as scary as ever. Yeah, fantastic fucking album. 10 out of 10. On to their next 10 out of 10 album. The iconic Paranoid. The iconic fucking Paranoid. Featuring War Pigs, Paranoid, Planet Caravan, Iron Man, Electric Funeral, Hand of Doom, the iconic instrumental Rat Salad featuring fucking Bill Ward's amazing fucking drum solo, and the last tune, Fairies Wear Boots. Each song on this fucking album's awesome. And moving on to my favorite Black Sabbath album, and that is Master of Reality. Iconic. Fucking, like, this album is so heavy that if I were to drop it, Earth would get knocked out of orbit. So I'm not going to do that. And we're all fucked. I ruined the Earth. Anyways, continuing on with some more Sabbath. Volume 4, another iconic release featuring the highly underrated Supernaut. And of course, we got Snowblind and their iconic ballad by the name of Changes. Next one is an album I'm not a big fan of, mostly because I just don't like the way it was produced. But Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath still has some good songs on it, like Sabra Cadabra and A National Acrobat. All right, now we're getting into the Dio era, and I have... And it's on and on and on, it's heaven and hell. Do, 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 do. Featuring other tracks like Children of the Sea, Neon Nights, and Die Young. All right, and the next one, Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. The Mob Rules. Don't listen to fools. The Mob Rules. There we go. All right. So, we are finished with the letter B in this collection. So, here we go. Gonna drink some more here. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Dio era, Blackwater Rust Dio era was God tier. Definitely was. Heaven and Hell is your number 3. Yeah, it's a... I'm not sure what my Black Sabbath ranking would be. That would be an interesting video to make. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But anyways, we are continuing on into the death metal legends. We are starting the letter C now. Death metal fucking legends. And that is Cannibal fucking Corpse. With their debut, Eaten Back to Life. And their next one, one of the most brutal album covers of all time. Right there. Butchered at Birth. Featuring, these albums... These first couple Cannibal albums had a singer by the name of Chris Barnes. Yeah? Chris Barnes. You guys remember Chris Barnes? And now, if you guys are true fans of me, then I want you all to start fucking spamming E in the fucking chat, okay? Do that for me. That is in order. Or I stop the stream.
The first 4 albums of Cannibal Corpse is the only true Cannibal Corpse because I'm Chris Barnes and
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm proud of all of you.
And the next Cannibal Corpse album features is one of the best Cannibal Corpse albums of all fucking time. And that is Tomb of the Mutilated. This is not the album when I started to go ee. It is when I started to go ah, which eventually evolved into ee.
But anyways, That's an iconic record, though. Hammer Smashed Face. Ugh. Hammer Smashed Face. I Come Blood. Addicted to Vaginal Skin. Entrails Ripped from a Virgin. See You Next Tuesday. Necropedophile. Is that an Edward Cullen song? But anyways, continuing on with the last Chris Barnes Cannibal Corpse album, The Bleeding. And this is when he almost started to go full E. He hadn't quite gone there yet, but it was getting there, and Cannibal Corpse dumped him just in time. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all the E in there. E! And now we are getting to the Corpse Grinder era of Cannibal Corpse with Vile. Not their best album, but, solid record nonetheless. And features an iconic scream at the beginning of this album by Corpse Grinder Fisher to let everybody know that Cannibal Corpse made the fucking right choice by replacing Chris Barnes with this guy. But anyways, Devoured by Vermin. Mummified and Barbed Wire is a good tune too. Anyways, moving on to one of the most disturbing, probably their most disturbing album cover, Gallery of Suicide. This one could be triggering for some people. Trigger warning. But yeah, iconic fucking album too. Really enjoy this one. I Will Kill You, and it has one of the best instrumentals fucking ever. One of my favorite anyway, and that is From Skin to Liquid. Anyways, moving on, we have Bloodthirst by Cannibal Corpse. One of their upper tier albums, definitely. Pounded into dust, unleashing the fucking bloodthirsty, the spine splitter, sickening metamorphosis and all that shit. They live, they thirst blood. Anyways, their live album, Live Cannibalism. Very, very good live record. Next one is one of my least favorite, but still solid, Gore Obsessed. Probably my favorite Cannibal Corpse album here, The Wretched Spawn. I don't know if this album cover is gonna fucking trigger YouTube's algorithm and like have my channel deleted and whatever, but I don't care. Fucking iconic fucking album. From start to finish, it's fucking awesome. Severed Head Stoning is such a fucking kick in the face, and then Frantic Disembowelment is just one of the craziest songs I've ever heard in terms of just pure riffing. And fucking, what was that song in? Festering in the Crypt. Really heavy tune. And of course, the title track is incredible. But anyways, the next one is Kill! The Time to Kill is Now. Kill, Cannibal Corpse. Make Them Suffer. And the next one is one of my least favorites, but still an iconic record, or a solid record, sorry. And that is Evisceration Plague. Anyway, sorry, just reading some text there. Unfortunately, my buddies in Dem Boys, it doesn't look like they'll be able to make it to this stream. But they're here in spirit. Anyways, next one is probably my favorite Cannibal Corpse album, Torture. From start to finish, this record's fucking iconic. I love it. Here's the uncensored cover right here. Fucking brutal. Scourge of Iron is probably like the biggest like hit off of this album, but I prefer Encased in Concrete, also the Strangulation Chair, Followed Home Then Killed, Demented Aggression, all great tracks. And this is a solid, in my opinion, Cannibal Corpse album. A skeletal domain. All right, so we're done with Cannibal Corpse. I never got Red Before Black, nor did I ever get Violence Unimagined. But if you want my thoughts on Red Before Black, it's the same thoughts as Skeletal Domain. And I do think Violence Unimagined is like an upper tier album. It was one of my favorite albums of 2021. Anyways, continuing on. All right. And then, so, even though I'm not the biggest fan of this band, I did go on a big CD buying binge of them just to be able to listen to these albums and judge them. This was before I had internet, because I kind of... To describe my living situation at the time, we couldn't really afford internet, so I had to go out and buy CDs instead to get my fix. So, anyways, continuing on, I bought 4 Carcass albums, and they go by a raunchy, fucking disgustingly produced reek of putrefaction. I know the Metal Meltdown loves this one. I personally do not, so I apologize if you are watching, but the production just is complete fucking ass, and, you know, it really helps if I can actually hear and decipher the songs when I listen to them, and I just can't hear it. I just can't really do that because the production is that fucking awful. But the production definitely improved on their follow-up, Symphonies of Sickness. This is my favorite Carcass album, and features my favorite Carcass song, and that is dun, dun, Exhume to Consume. Anyways, continuing on with Necroticism, I don't know. Dissenting the DTI. There we go. Necroticism DTI. There we go. Continuing on with a groundbreaking mellow death when Carcass went full mellow death, and that is Heartwork, featuring Death Certificate, which is one of my favorite Carcass songs. All right, and this was on my black metal album buying binge. This one I haven't listened to it in fucking forever, but I remember really, really enjoying it when I did. And that is Celtic Frost to Megatherion. Iconic. Next ones are... Okay, so quick background on this. I had never really listened to this band when I saw them live at Heavy TO 2011. Wasn't the biggest, fan of what I did hear, but after seeing their live show and seeing how much ass they kicked, I decided to go straight to the merch booth and buy 2 of their CDs, and it was a band by the name of Children of Bodom. Follow the Reaper, and Hate Crew, Death Roll. You guys want to know my favorite song from them is Needled 24/7. R.I.P. Alexi, by the way. Next up is Chuck Schuldiner's follow-up band from Death. He started another project which featured most or all of the lineup from Sound of Perseverance, and it was this band called Control Denied, and they released The Fragile Art of Existence. I think this was 1999. Hold on, it's going to say on here somewhere. And no, it doesn't, of course. Yeah. was a very experimental avant-garde album, I remember. And it's unfortunate that Chuck couldn't exhaust this band's potential because he tragically passed away at the age of 34 in 2001. But anyways, R.I.P. Chuck. The next one is, so I have a buddy who was a big Cradle of Filth fan, and he told me, like, you got to get into Cradle of Filth. And I was like, okay, what album should I buy? And he's like, and we were at a CD store, and he's like, get this one. And it was Lovecraft and Witch Hearts. And it features a really, really good cover of Hallowed Be Thy Name. But other than that, I don't really find this record, this record memorable. But, guys, something needs to be done. We are at the letter C here, and I have to do something here. You might not like it, but it must be done.
Hello, fellow patriots. Right now, I'm taking over this stream because I'm showing off some of my butt rock collection. Fuck Mad Mike, and fuck all you goddamn metal libtards out there watching. Fuck you. It's time. It is my goddamn turn. I've broken out of prison just to show these fucking 3 albums right here. That is it. 3 albums featuring one of the greatest Christian rock icons of all goddamn time, and that is fucking, oh my god, I can't even remember his name. I am so excited. Scott Stapp. Damn right. And this band is called Creed. Here we go. We have Human Clay, one of the best fucking albums of all fucking time. It is way better than that Cannibal Corpse and that fucking Carcass and that Black Sabbath fucking libtard bullshit. Black Sabbath made this fucking song called War Pigs Anti-Vietnam. Fuck you, you fucking cucks. Creed is better than Black Sabbath. Anyways, the next one here is My Own Prison by Creed, featuring their iconic tracks. I don't know. What's this fucking one? There's jack shit on this one, but I don't care. It is a fucking amazing record. Still better than that fucking Metallica bullshit. And continuing on, we have Weathered by Creed. That is damn right. Oh my god, what fucking songs are on this one? Bullets! Hell yeah! Love that one.
I'm sorry, what happened? I kind of lost consciousness for like fucking for like 3 minutes. What happened, guys? What? Oh no. He fucking came. What did he fucking show? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so one time, as a joke, my buddy Donnie, aka the D and Dem Boys, decided to get me 3 fucking Creed albums. And I guess seeing them just fucking triggered fucking Jerry to come back. Son of a fucking... Oh, yeah. Motherfucker broke out of jail, didn't he? It'd be like that. All right. All right, so I got to organize myself here. Bear with me. or the Pacific. That son of a bitch, huh? He came back, didn't he? That's great. I mean, actually, it's not great, but still. All right. Continuing on, looks like we are just about finished the letter C here. I hope he doesn't come back. Good shit. But anyways, I apologize for that appearance of Jerry. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. All right. So, continuing on, finishing the letter C is avant-garde metal album Focus by Cynic. And I don't know, I think I like to think I know what this album cover is, but I am not going to talk about it right now. But anyways, now we are on to the OG death metal band by the name of Death, with Scream Bloody Gore, my favorite Death album. From start to finish, this thing's a fucking banger. Featuring some fucking nasty riffing from Chuck. It's actually more of a thrash metal album with growly vocals than anything, but I don't care. You can classify it as death metal. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, next up is Leprosy, another iconic Death album. I do not have Spiritual Healing because at the time when I bought all of these Death albums, the CD was out of print or something like that. It wasn't for sale in Canada or anything, but like I don't know what happened really. But anyways, you might hear some buzzing here. I turned the fan on because again, it gets really fucking hot in this room. So yeah. Anyways, up next is Human by Death. And this is when they started getting more and more experimental. Next up is Individual Thought Patterns. Next up is my second favorite Death album, Symbolic, featuring Symbolic, Zero Tolerance, and the iconic, legendary Crystal Mountain. Fucking awesome tune. Okay, anyways. Continuing on. Also features fucking Gene Hoglan just absolutely ripping it on drums on that Death album. Anyways, the final Death album, The Sound of Perseverance. This was a deluxe edition. It features the album itself and I think a live performance from Cut Bus in 1998. I've watched some of that too. It's a really good one. Spirit Crusher, iconic fucking tune. And of course, Voice of the Soul, one of the most beautiful instrumentals of all time. Scavenger of Human Sorrow as well. Really good song. All right, moving on to one of the OG metal bands, or OG hard rock, metal, whatever. And that is Deep Purple, with my favorite Deep Purple album in rock. This is fucking just as almost as important to metal, to its creation, as Black Sabbath. So, featuring Child in Time, the highly, highly underrated Flight of the Rat, and starts and ends with two proto-thrash epics, that is Speed King and Hard Lovin' Man. Those, especially Hard Lovin' Man, it just fucking, they are incredibly fast-paced songs for the time. Anyways, continuing on with their 1972 iconic masterpiece, Machine Head. Also a fantastic fucking 10 out of 10 classic masterpiece. And even though I do put In Rock above it, I still really enjoy this album. It has Highway Star. My favorite song on this album actually is Pictures of Home. Funny enough. Anyways. How y'all doing out there? How's everybody? I'm just checking something out here. All right, let's continue. All right. Now we are getting into death metal icons, Deicide, with one of my favorite albums of all time, their debut in 1990. I fucking conic. Lunatic of God's creation. I can't fucking do death growls at all, as you can see. Next one, Legion. And the next one, Once Upon the Cross. Next one, The Stench of Redemption. And then To Hell with God. I'm getting through Deicide pretty quickly. I do enjoy them, but I want to move the stream forward anyways. All right, continuing on with I saw these guys live and I bought their CD at the merch booth. They were part of a 4-band bill. I can't remember what the opening act was, but it was that opening act, and then these guys, and then it was Skeleton Witch, followed by Arch Enemy. But this was Devil Driver with The Last Kind Words. One of the greatest one-hit wonders of all time. Clouds Over California. Oh, yeah, here we go. Death clock, death clock, death clock, death clock. Death clock, death clock. William Murderface. Well, yeah. Good one. Ooh. A new album classic that Metallica still continues to rip off. Diamond Head, Lightning to the Nations, featuring Am I Evil, Sucking My Love, The Prince. It's electric. Hell, I think Metallica's like covered this whole album. Probably. Except for Sucking My Love, which the opening riff for Sucking My Love was strangely similar to Seek and Destroy 2 years later. But anyways, continuing on. Celestial Hog. Hey, Patrick, what's up, man? Celestial Hog Studio 86. What's up, brother? I hope sharing your cover of that Archspire song helped your channel out a little bit. Actually, time to give a shout out if you guys like watching videos featuring guitar covers of your favorite Tech Death songs, go over to Celestial Hog Studio 86, that channel, and give him a like and subscribe. All right, he's a good friend of mine. But anyways, continuing on, we have Ronnie James Dio with this iconic classic, Holy Diver. You've been out too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? And of course, Rainbow in the Dark. But yeah. Continuing on, we have Dream Evil by Dio. I don't have the last in line, at least not on CD. But anyways. And then I bought this. This was released not too long after he passed away. Rest in peace. But his live performances from Donington in 83 and 87. All right. So that's it for Dio. Come on. All right. Continuing on. Metal Fan 101, Dio is my favorite vocalist of all time. Hell yeah, boy. All right. CPP, what do you think of Dice? I've actually never gotten around to listening to them. Funny enough. I apologize for that. I will eventually, one of these days. No, just checking through some stuff here. Alright. Anyways. Continuing on here, we are now moving on to Dream Theater with Images and Words. Iconic album. I don't really like a lot of Dream Theater, but I do love this one. Pull Me Under, Take the Time, Metropolis Part 1, and the iconic power ballad that goes by Another Day. And now we have their 1999 absolute iconic fucking masterpiece. Probably a top 10 or top 20 album of all time for me, and that is Scenes from a Memory, Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory. From beginning to end, this one just really hits me on an emotional level. Like, it's just a really powerful album. Funny enough, one of my favorite tunes on here is "Through Her Eyes," even though it's not really a metallic sounding tune. It's just a really moving ballad, and then of course the spirit carries on. Like this is just a really emotionally moving album for me. It was one of the few times where Dream Theater was actually able to be more emotionally moving than they were at, technical wizardry. This does have a lot of technical wizardry, but it served the music and the story that the album was telling. But anyways, continuing on, we have Black Clouds and Silver Linings. And they're one of the Dream Theater albums of all time. But anyways, continuing on, we have one of the greatest one-album wonders in the history of metal, and that is Entombed, Left Hand Path. Even though I do find them to be a one-album wonder, this was one fuck of an album. So, yeah, Left Hand Path. I love the fucking Phantasm interlude in that fucking song. But anyways, continuing on, we have the Diet Carcass. The Diet Carcass Death Grind, Grinding Urban Mire band, Exhumed. And we have Gore Metal. Fucking iconic fucking album. And I bought these albums when I saw them in Heavy TO 2012. And they had just released this one, All Guts, No Glory. And their latest album was featured on my honorable mentions for 2022. The next one is... I bought this album because I was looking for more thrash metal albums to listen to, and I listened to this one, and it was one of the thrash metal albums of all time. I never really got rid of it, even though I think it's just really, 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 really mid. Of course, we are talking about... Mom, can we have Bay Area thrash metal? We have Bay Area thrash metal at home. Bay Area thrash metal at home. Continuing on, we have pop punk icons, Green Day. I got two of their albums here. One of them is Dookie, my favorite from them, and the pop punk opera, American Idiot. Continuing on to... Well, during the 2010s, the late 2000s, early 2010s, this was one of my favorite bands of that time period, and that was Goat Whore with Carving Out the Eyes of God. Who needs a god when you've got Satan? And of course, their follow-up to that, Blood for the Master. All right, and this one, I believe, is The Metal Meltdown's favorite album of all time. I do have it. I do really, really like this album. I don't consider it to be a masterpiece, but I do respect its impact on both hard rock, metal, and the entire music landscape at the time. It was definitely a watershed album, and that is Appetite for Destruction by GNR. Anyways, continuing on. I will get around to dissection. I'm reading the chat right now. I will get around to dissection at some point. It's just... Bonded by Blood is one of the greatest thrash metal albums of all time. You know what? I can definitely see that. To me, I've listened to it many a times, and it just never really grabbed me. Never really did. I always thought Exodus was a very mid-tier band. So, to each their own, though. But anyways, continuing on, we have one of my favorite, well, I consider this is a part 1 and part 2, but I consider this to be a one album thing. They just released 2 parts of it, and that is Halloween's Keeper of the Seven Keys. Combined, this is one of my favorite albums of all time, both part 1 and part 2. You know, they basically wrote the book on contemporary power metal here. This could have easily been released yesterday, and I don't think it would be out of place at all. This is aged. These 2 albums were one album, which I do consider it to be. It's aged about a day since its fucking release. So, yeah. From beginning to end. Fucking 10 out of 10. Absolute masterpiece. Where is Chinese democracy? No one cares about that. Anyways, okay, now we are moving into... It's going to be nothing but Iron Maiden for the next little while, so brace yourselves. What I am going to do here is I'm going to take a swig of water because I finished my damn beer. So, let's start with Iron Maiden's debut with Paul Di'Anno, and Dennis Stratton, I believe, was their second guitarist on this one. Yes, iconic debut album featuring Prowler, which is an awesome song, Remember Tomorrow, Phantom of the Opera, the iconic instrumental Transylvania, Charlotte the Harlot, and of course, the title track, Iron Maiden. Next up is Killers, featuring the iconic, amazing fucking title track, which unfortunately doesn't get played a lot live, and a song that I absolutely adore, Murders in the Rue Morgue. Prodigal Son's a really fucking good acoustic track as well. Next one was their landmark classic, Number of the Beast. I love this one. Definitely a 10 out of 10. There are Iron Maiden albums that I do love more. 22 Acacia Avenue is probably my favorite track on this one. Yeah. Anyways, continuing on. Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind, more like piece of shit. I'm kidding. This one's a fucking 10 out of 10. Adore this album from beginning to fucking end. Where Eagles Dare, Revelations, Die With Your Boots On, Still Life, which is a very nightmarish track. And of course, it ends with still the greatest Dune adaptation of all time. We'll see if that statement holds up after Dune Part 2 by Denis Villeneuve. But anyways, continuing on with Iron Maiden's heaviest album, that is Power Slave. Iconic. Just fucking look at that cover. Fucking awesome. But yeah. Fucking beginning to end. Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, Power Slave, Rime of the Ancient Mariner, all classic fucking tracks. Alright, and their iconic live album, Live After Death. This one, I like this live album. I don't love it. I feel like Flight 666 was way, way better. Now we are continuing with my favorite Maiden album, Somewhere in Time. This one could have been released like a fucking day ago, and it would not feel out of place at all. It is just a fucking timeless masterpiece from them. Every song on this one's a fucking banger. Anyways, continuing on, we have seventh son of a seventh son. And this ends this was the last one in their run of fucking absolute metal masterpieces. Another fucking 10 out of 10. Fucking great, awesome fucking concept album. The Evil That Men Do is just one of the greatest fucking pieces of music ever. The Clairvoyant as well. Seventh Son of a Seventh. The Prophecy is a fucking other one. Yeah. Can't say enough about this one. And now we are moving on to a album that apparently is now controversial not to like, and that is No Prayer for the Fucking Dying. Apparently, like, this has gotten fucking revisionist fucking bullshit attached to it now. Because apparently, you know, this album's supposed to be good or something. I re-listened to it, actually, just recently, and it is just as much of a piece of shit as when I listened to it many other times in the fucking past. This thing fucking sucks. It is like a fucking greatest hits compilation of a bunch of fucking B-sides in the 80s that were not released at all. You could really tell how much they missed Adrian Smith because he left before this album was made, and you could tell who was one of the biggest creative forces in that band by his absence on this one. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a butt rock fucking piece of shit. And god damn it, please stop making me listen to this one. Thank you. Continuing on. All right. On to a much better Maiden album, and that is Fear of the Dark. Fear of the Dark. Much better than No Prayer for the Dying. Afraid to shoot strangers. Of course, the title track. Judas Be My Guide's another really strong song on this one. Anyways, continuing on, they then moved on to Blaze Bayley as their singer and released The X Factor. Definitely one of the Maiden albums of all time. I do like Sign of the Cross, though. And after that was Virtual 11. Definitely another one of the Maiden albums of all time. Klansman's awesome. And this was their comeback with Bruce Dickinson. Brave New World. Like this album. Really, really like this album. You know. Dream of Mirrors is one of the most frustrating songs of all time because that could have easily been a 10 out of 10 fucking masterpiece of a song, but it goes on way too long. It could have been 7 or 6 minutes and nothing would have been lost. They just repeated the chorus for fucking way too long on that one. But other than that, Blood Brothers, iconic track. Out of the Silent Planet, Ghost of the Navigator, Brave New World, The Wicker Man. Classic tracks on this one. And then their live album, Rock in Rio. I actually like this one more than Live After Death as well. Next one. I want you guys to know that somebody actually got paid to make this fucking album cover. Somebody got paid for this piece of shit fucking cover. Oh my god. PS2 was already out at this time, and it had way better graphics than this shit. What the fuck? And Iron Maiden approved of this. Ugh. I really hope whoever made this isn't collecting royalties, because damn. Oof. That being said, though, there is some really good stuff on this album. I love Passchendaele. I love No More Lies, Rainmaker as well, and it has one of my favorite Maiden songs on this album, and that is the closer / Slight homage to Dust in the Wind, and that is Journeyman. Journeyman? Journeyman. Journeymander? Journeymander? Gerrymander? He's not coming. No. I'm not letting him come back. Anyways, continuing with A Matter of Life and Death. Another solid late career release by the band. And then this is when things started to unravel for them. Final Frontier. As much as I like When the Wild Wind Blows, there's not much else on the album worth grabbing onto. And then they reached a incredible low point with Book of Souls, which I've listened to this quite a few times and just really get nothing out of this one. And the song lengths on that one are more bloated than I am after eating pizza. Anyways, that's it for just wanted to join and say your take on Tony Martin's Sabbath was garbage, but have a nice day. So you're probably saying that from the Triggering Metal Fan Bases video, where I said everything possible to trigger metal fan bases. So congratulations. Anyways, yeah, I didn't buy Senjutsu. I did not get that on CD or vinyl. Anyways, continuing on, we have Judas Priest. And this is one of my favorite Priest albums, Sad Wings of Destiny. Fucking awesome. Love Victim of Changes on this one. The Ripper, Dreamer Deceiver, Island of Domination, from beginning to end. Very iconic. Next one is Sin After Sin, another awesome Priest album. Next one is Stained Class. Stained fucking Class. Another iconic one. Trying to browse through this one. Trying to browse through this discography. Anyways, Killing Machine. I got the one that has the title of Killing Machine on it, not Hellbent for Leather. Even though in some places in the world it's titled Hell Bent for Leather, but I got the Killing Machine version. It has Delivering the Goods, Rock Forever, Hell Bent for Leather, The Green Metal-y She with the two-pronged crown. Anyways, and of course, Take on the World, which is an anthem. All right. And their live album, Unleashed in the East. And it took me forever to realize that the Japanese lettering here, if you tipped it over, it said Live in Japan. I thought it was, yeah. Anyways, so stupid I was. Continuing on with the iconic release, that was British Steel. And even though I do love this album, I love a lot of other Priest releases more. Metal Gods, though. Anyways, Screaming for Vengeance. Another fucking iconic Priest album. And I do love this one more than I love British Steel. It's definitely an upper tier Priest album, featuring a highly underrated track by the name of Bloodstone. Continuing on, we have Defenders of the Mid. Wait, what? No, Defenders of the Faith. Sorry. Yeah, not the biggest fan of this one, but yeah. I do like Love Bites, though. Anyways, continuing on. This is the last of the Priest albums. And that is the last of the Priest albums that I have. And that is Painkiller, an absolute iconic metal masterpiece. Definitely a top 10 album of all time for moi. Every fucking song on here is fucking awesome. Shout out to One Shot at Glory. It also has this song by the name of Metal Meltdown. He ripped off Priest. The Metal Meltdown got his fucking channel name from Judas Priest. He ripped them off. Cancelled. Cancel his channel right now. He is a fraud. No, I'm kidding, Robert, if you're ever watching this. But anyways. All right. We're finished one box. That's great. Priest ripped off Melty. Megu, what's up? I'm just refilling this box and then gonna get reorganized here. When Painkiller said it's painkilling time, I got him. Oh, you son of a bitch. CPP. That was good. Well done, sir. Well done. You know, I'm a little disappointed in some of you, though, because there hasn't been a D's Nuts joke. So, you disappoint me. But anyways. Let me push that box to the end there. And now, and another fucking box full of this shit. CPP, do you know what Putin did last year? I don't know. Shit. Come on. All right. Almost through it. But anyways. Here we go. We're halfway through the CDs. and it's been, what, fucking hour and a half-ish? All right, so what I am going to do right now, though, is give you guys a toast and thank you for joining. I got some Disaronno here, which I will be pouring a little bit of. Okay. Right into this Master of Puppets chalice. Just a little bit. And I'll be mixing it up with some Diet Pepsi. Batman curtains, yeah. Yeet. All right. All right, and this is a toast to all of you, to my album collection. And thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for watching my stuff. Thank you very much for subscribing and liking and sharing all my stuff everywhere. This channel could not be where it is without all of you. And that is never lost on me, okay? So, this one's for you guys. Cheers. Drink them if you got them. Oh, man. Anyways. I do recommend getting Disaronno, though, because it is fucking really... It has a very Dr. Peppery kind of taste to it. So if you're into Dr. Pepper, you might really enjoy it. All right, continuing on. We have King Diamond with his iconic Abigail. All right. We're plowing through this. We got another one. Korn with Follow the Leader. Has Got the Life, Freak on a Leash, and Children of the Corn. I never got their debut. It's unfortunate, but... All right, continuing, we have German Teutonic thrash icons, legends, creator, Pleasure to Kill, Ripping Corpse Attack, and of course, Riot of Violence. And then we have my masterpiece here, my favorite creator album, and that is Terrible Certainty. Iconic, iconic, iconic. Will it take to save us from the plague? Anyway, sorry. I'm losing my voice a little bit. All right. Extreme Aggression. Another creator album. All right, moving on. And another old friend of mine introduced me to Lamb of God, and I got two of their albums. Ashes of the Wake and Sacramid. Yes. I went there. Actually, I actually do enjoy this one, though. Blacken the Cursed Sun. Awesome tune. Continuing, the only Led Zeppelin CD that I have, Led Zeppelin 4. All right. I talked about that one in depth on that one collab I did with the Metal Meltdown where we talked about Led Zeppelin's discography. And was a 10 out of 10. Love that one. And then we have, back when I went to go buy a bunch of black metal albums to see what I thought about it, because I did not have internet at the time, I got this one. It's definitely one of the albums I have ever heard. And that is The Mysterious Dom Santa Ass. I think it's called. Yeah. By Mayhem. Yes. Yes. Featuring... What's you're on? I don't know. Anyways, continuing on. Ooh. We are continuing with I'm going to take a chug out of this Metallica chalice before I talk about this band, because I'm a troll like that. This is the Metallica cover band by the name of Megadeth with their debut Kill 'Em All. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, Killing Is My Business. Yeah. Featuring iconic tracks like The Four Horsemen, Phantom Lord, Metal Militia. Oh, wait, no. Mechanics, Rattlehead, Skull Beneath the Skin, Looking Down the Cross. Continuing with another iconic Metallideath album, and that is Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? This is very reminiscent of Ride the Lightning. It has the iconic Call of Cthulhu, Fade to Black. Oh, wait, no. Good Morning Black Friday. Sorry, did I say Call of Cthulhu? Because I meant my last words. Of course, we have, For Whom the Belt, Peace Sells. Of course, we got Fight, Wake Up Dead. Sorry. Iconic album, though. Up next, we have And Justice for... No, So Far, So Good, So What? Featuring In My Darkest Hour. And, of course, the cover, the iconic... the amazing... really, really awesome Sex Pistols cover of Anarchy in the UK, which I really do enjoy. A lot better than the original song. All right. Okay, the joke's over. The joke's over. This, of course, is an absolute masterpiece. Probably my second favorite album of all time. And that is... Lancer Polaris, the end doesn't scare us. When will this cease? Warheads will all rust in peace. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And I've always found this funny, but like, if you look at the cover, you can see Mikhail Gorbachev and George Bush Sr. checking out Rattlehead's ass. Really, if you look at the angle here, yeah, and like look at where they're looking, like, yeah, they're checking out that rattle booty. But yeah, anyways. Alright, next one is Megadeth's Black Album, Countdown to Extinction. unpopular or popular opinion, I do like the Black Album more than this one. But I do love Sweating Bullets. Title track's awesome. Foreclosure of a Dream. Captive Honor. Ashes in Your Mouth. Clinging On to Life by the Skin of My Teeth. Next one is Euthanasia. Tout le Monde's a good song. Anyways, continuing with their comeback album, I think. This is the first album released after Dave had to take a couple years off after some really bad nerve damage in his right hand, I believe. The System Has Failed. And then we have United Abominations, featuring a rewrite of Tout le Monde, which featured the Christina Scabia, I think her name was, from Lacuna Coil, duetting on that song. I really love Gears of War, though. That's a really, really strong tune. And then we have the best Megadeth album since Rust in Peace, Endgame. Awesome. Some really fucking overlooked tracks on this one. The hardest part of Letting Go, that is a fucking awesome semi-ballad. The fucking title track's great. 44 minutes is also good. 1320 is almost like very reminiscent of Hangar 18 in terms of song structure. And The Right to Go Insane is such an awesome fucking closer. And the next one has mid-teen, 13, yeah. But anyways, continuing. So. All right, we got two Merciful Fate albums. I don't have Super Collider at all. I didn't buy that one. Ugh, yikes. But anyways, we got two Merciful Fate albums. One of them was the iconic Melissa. Fucking awesome. Into the Coven. Fucking brilliant fucking song. Anyways, continuing. And we got Don't Break the Oath. Okay. Now we are starting off. We are starting Metallica, and it's going to be a lot of Metallica for a little bit here. Okay, we have the iconic Metallica debut, Killing Is My Business, made by iconic Megadeth cover band Metallica. Here we go. Yep, I'm going there. Featuring such great tracks like The Mechanics, Looking Down, the Four Horsemen, Looking Down the Cross, Rattlehead, and fucking Last Rites, Seek and Destroy. All right, continuing on, and we have Peace Sells, but Who's Lightning? Wait, no, Ride the Lightning. There we go. Featuring Fight Fire with Fire. We got, For Whom the Conjuring Tolls. Creeping Devil's Island. Trapped Under Ice Cells. The Call of Bad Omens. Yeah. Lots of great stuff on this one. Then we have the iconic, amazing Rustin Puppets. Master of Puppets. Okay, I'll let the joke go now. It's getting a little old. But anyways, Battery. This was the album that basically convinced me that yes, metal is definitely the genre that I will be listening to for the rest of my life. Anyways, let's here we go. This is an iconic image right here. There we go. Cheers. Drew, what's up, man? Hey, good to see you here. Good to see you here. Yeah, Master of Puppets is definitely a top 5 or top 10 all-timer for me. Maybe even a top 3. Like, you know, every track on there, every riff, every fucking beat, every bass part, every vocal line, every lyric, like, you know, it's very rare that an album like that ever happens. But yeah. Continuing with one of the way the bass was produced on this album is just like so iconic, so amazing. Like I've never heard an album before that had such powerful bass sound on it. Of course, we're talking about "And Justice for All" and "Justice for Jason." Not really much I can say about that album that hasn't already been said. If I can say anything, personally, my favorite song off of it is One. I really like Harvester of Sorrow as well. Oh yeah, you're watching the XFL. Yeah, how's the game going? And we have To Live Is to Die, iconic instrumental, Dyer's Eve. Yeah, I like all the songs on this one, so like, you know, not much else I could say about this album that hasn't already been said. And now we have the album that Metallica sold out with, of course. You know, the fucking glare is really fucking things up here. But here we go. The Black Album. I made like an 8-minute video, like a really short video about fucking a year and a half ago now. That basically proves that this is a sellout and that Metallica are nothing but whores. So yeah, I'm kidding. No. Anyways, you know, for a, you know, say what you want about modern Metallica, but they made 5 genre-defining, groundbreaking classics. There's not a lot of bands that can say they did that. A lot of bands have made 1 groundbreaker. If they're lucky, they make 2. If they're really, really lucky, they'll make 3 or 4, maybe. But to make 5, I can only name maybe 1 or 2 metal bands that like did more than that. You know, one of them is Maiden, and maybe Sabbath or Priest. But yeah. Anyways. Speaking of which, since I just showed that album, if you've never watched my video on the Black Album, go check it out. It's on my channel. If you just scroll down a little bit, the thumbnail says why it's not a sellout, and I rant for fucking 80 minutes as to why the album rules and why it's not a fucking sellout. Anyways, continuing. Taking off to get some subs. Okay, Celestial Hog, thank you for joining, and good luck with everything. Good luck with. I hope to check your band out soon. Hopefully, you guys are playing soon. Speaking of which, if you guys have not heard of this band, probably check them out. The band is called Various, Varius. They are a local band in Niagara Falls that I've seen a lot of shows of, listened to their EPs. Very solid band, and you know, I believe they deserve a little bigger following than they do have. So if you can check them out on Spotify, they're on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. They're even on Instagram. So yeah, Varius, Various. Check out that band. That's Celestial Hog's band. He's the guitar player for that one. Give them a like, give them a follow, give them a sub if they got. Check them out. But anyways, continuing on. We have Metallica with these ones, Load and Reload. I think they are much better than they're given credit for, even though they are solid at best. Like, I feel like this could have easily been one album with 13 awesome songs and gotten rid of most of the filler. It's like half great songs, half filler on these albums. So I feel like if there was one album with all the filler gone, this would have been a lot more. These would have been a lot more well regarded today. Outlaw Torn, Bleeding Me, Fixer, fucking Hero of the Day, Ain't My Bitch, Fuel, The Memory Remains, Unforgiven 2, Devil's Dance. A lot of good stuff on here. Unfortunately, there is a lot of filler. Continuing on with their covers album, Garage Inc., which I find to be very strong. The first disc is good. Disc number 2 is just basically a compilation of like a whole bunch of other like things they released in the 80s that they just kind of put on one CD. Am I Evil? Awesome fucking cover. On disc 1, I really love their cover of Sabracadabra. I love the way it transitions into a national acrobat and then goes back into Sabracadabra. Die Die My Darling, good Misfits cover. The Merciful Fate, melody or medley. I said melody. Medley. The Merciful Fate medley, I think, is good, not great. I do love Turn the Page, though. It is. I love the video for it anyway. Like it's they interpreted that song their own way, and I really good way. But anyways, continuing with their live album, S&M, Symphony and Metallica. And continuing with, oh yeah, this is the greatest album of all time, 10 out of 10, masterpiece, Saint Wanker. Saint Anger, yeah, I have it. I won't tell anyone I have it, though, even though I just did. But, yeah. It features some of the greatest songs of all time, like Kill, 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 Kill. Kill, 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 kill. I want everyone to just start spamming kill, 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 kill in the chat. Just spam that shit, boys. Kill, 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 kill. Game has been really good so far, giving us quality football. Vegas is leading 14-9 as we speak. 14-12, sorry. All right. Hope the game is good. Get your flock to come on the stream for me, man. Where they at? All right. Next one is Death Magnetic. I do not have any Metal Church albums, unfortunately. But this one is Death Magnetic. Death Magnetic, one of the most poorly produced albums ever. And it's such a shame because the music on this album is fucking awesome. But Rick Rubin went full... He reached his final form with this one. Jesus Christ. And we have the last Metallica album that was released in 2016. And... much better produced than Death Magnetic, even though the music isn't as good as Death Magnetic. But that is Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And has a much better album booklet than Death Magnetic as well. It doesn't fucking have holes in it. I don't know what they were thinking there, but anyways. So that's it for Metallica. All right. And now we are on to my absolute favorite album of all time. Here we go. Let's go, boys. Altars of Madness. Need I say more? Man, I can't talk about this one enough. Just fucking absolute rocker. Absolute fucking masterpiece. And another Morbid Angel masterpiece, and that is Blessed Are the Sick. There we go. And of course, the next one, even though I don't think this is as good as Covenant as good as Blessed or Altars, I don't know. I don't know. Like, this one is like, I want to like it more than I do, really. And you can really tell that they missed Richard Brunel on this one, and that's Covenant. Covenant. That is a it has some good songs on it. Angel of Disease, God of Emptiness, Rapture. But I don't know, just doesn't quite hit me as much as the first two. And then we have Domination, which I think is a little bit better than Covenant, but just still doesn't measure up to Altars or Blessed for me anyway. All right, that's it. That's it for the Morbid Angel albums I have. Now we are moving on to... Oh, it's Morbin time. God damn it. Morbin Angel. Now we are moving on to one of the metal godfathers, one of the speed metal godfathers, the godfather of hard rock and heavy metal and even punk, if you want to make that argument, and that is Lemmy with his band Motorhead. And my favorite Motorhead album, Overkill. From beginning to end, this one's an awesome fucking record. God damn it. It's really sad that there are no living members from this album anymore. And Lemmy, wherever you are, man, fucking, you know what? Cheers to Lemmy. Cheers to him. And then we have Ace of Spades. Don't really have much to say about that one that hasn't already been said. Another iconic fucking record. And then we have their classic live album, No Sleep Till Hammersmith. Yeah. Love this one. All right, now we are moving on to the only Napalm Death album that I do have, and I do enjoy it. I wanted to buy some more, but there were other things I wanted to buy. But Fear, Emptiness, and Despair. Twist the Knife Slowly. Mortal Kombat soundtrack. Awesome. And then we have this one just because I bought this one. I don't really enjoy it that much. I think it's like... I respect its impact, and I respect how it changed the landscape of music at the time when it came out. And it was like... It spoke to an entire generation and all that, but I don't really enjoy it too much. But that is Nevermind by Nirvana. You know, I do somewhat like Lithium and In Bloom. Smells Like Teen Spirit is decent. Like it's all it's an album that I respect way more than I like. And I do appreciate its impact, though. Continuing on, I got 2 Obituary albums. I bought these at the same time just to check the band out because I did not have internet at that time in my life. But Slowly We Rot and The End Complete. I find them solid to good, but I don't know. I don't love them the way that the metal audience does. Like, I don't love them as much as most other people do. But like, again, I appreciate the impact that they did have, even though I'm not a big fan. All right. Oh, I gotta go. Thanks for the great stream, Mike. Good luck with the rest of it. All right, take care, Hayden. Bye, man. All right. We're almost through this, though, boys. We are almost through this. All right, continuing, and now we are on to another top 10 album of all time for me. Still Life by Opeth. Awesome. 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 Yep. Another one that just, like, it really moved me emotionally when I first heard it. So to give you guys a little bit of give you guys a little bit of a background, I grew up Catholic and started really becoming on the fence of that religion when I was in my late teens, early 20s. And coincidentally, that is when I heard this album for the first time. And this is a concept album about a man who was banished from a city or from a town or like a community for his atheistic beliefs. And because of that, he was distanced from this girl he loved and everything. And, you know, the whole story about like a crisis of faith and just being ousted because of your religious beliefs. Like, it just really struck a chord with me at the time I listened to it. And it just became, you know, one of my favorite albums of all time, just upon first listen. But yeah. Anyways, continuing with their other classic, Blackwater Park, which I do love, but I just don't love as much as Still Life. And then we have Ghost Reveries. Decent. All right, and we have the only Overkill album that I do have, The Years of Decay. Does it say the title? Yeah, it does say the title if you fucking look hard enough. And the glare is so bad. But anyways, Playing with Spiders / Skull Crusher. I also like Elimination and I Hate. Yeah, Still Life is my favorite prog album. Yep, I could definitely see that. Okay. Next couple albums are Ozzy with his classic Blizzard of Oz. Another favorite of mine. Diary of a Madman. R.I.P. Randy Rhoads. And of course, the iconic 1991 No More Tears, featuring Hellraiser and Mama I'm Coming Home, which were written by the late, great Lemmy Kilmister. Alright, moving on to Pantera. I got 3 other albums here.
We're taking over this town.
Here we go. It's only all listen well, my friend. You see, sound tune down below, aimed at you with the cowboys from hell.
And of course, Cemetery Gates. Domination. One of the greatest breakdowns of all time. Probably the greatest breakdown ever. Love that one. Fucking awesome. I loved it so much that I played it for over 25 minutes in my one metalcore list. Anyways, of course, we got Punch in the Face, Giga Chad, Vulgar Display of Power. I don't know how many times that guy got punched in the face, but man, he took it like a champ until they got the right shot. Next one, Far Beyond Driven, featuring a very underrated cover of Black Sabbath's Planet Caravan. Also 5 minutes long. Megu, waving, what's up? Alright, continuing on, we have Pinky the Floyd. I got this one, even though I don't really love it. I bought it because it's just an iconic album that is now controversial to the fucking MAGA crowd. And we can't have a rainbow on here. We can't fucking have a rainbow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 With that rainbow. You like that fucking rainbow, big boy? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mad Mike is canceled. Anyways. Now we have my favorite Pink Floyd album. It's a double album, The Wall. Anyways, it's a fucking... I don't know if I love this album the most because of the movie or because of the album, but yeah. This is much better than Doug Walker's parody of it. Yeah, start spamming rainbows in the chat, man. Spam those rainbows. And up next is arguably the OG death metal album, Seven Churches, which I still really enjoy. The song Death Metal, The Exorcist, Satan's Cursed, Fallen Angel, all iconic tracks. I love The Exorcist the most, though, the way it starts and everything. But funny enough, Larry Lalonde, the guitar player on this album, went on to be the guitar player for Primus. What a career that guy had. And this one is one of the best prog metal albums of all time. Operation Mindcrime. I used to trust the media to tell me the truth. Tell us the truth. But now I see the payoffs everywhere I look. Who do you trust when everyone's I can't sing. But yeah. Awesome fucking album right there. All right. We're almost done, guys, with the CDs anyway. Nice. Cheers, boys. Okay. Next one is Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. I did have Rising and Long Live Rock and Roll as well. I don't know what happened to them. I lost them somewhere, but yeah. This is their debut, which I still also love. Man on the Silver Mountain, Temple of the King. Fucking Catch the Rainbow as well. If you don't like rock and roll, that's a really good track. And this is the only hard copy of a Rammstein album that I have. Rosenrot, even though I do like Mutter better. I just never got around to getting that one. All right, now we are moving on to Canadian Legends Rush. So, I got their debut featuring Working Man and In the Mood, which is a song I really love. One of my favorite Rush albums, Fly By Night. There we go. Next one, Caress of Steel. There we go. 2112. Awesome. Fucking awesome. 2112, like the song The Sweet is just one of the greatest pieces of music ever composed. Next one, Farewell to Kings. Awesome. Fucking love Xanadu and Closer to the Heart. And my favorite Rush album, Hemispheres. And La Via Strangiato, The Trees, the whole Cygnus Book X2, X1, and Circumstances. Fucking, yeah, beginning to end, fucking awesome album. And next one is Permanent Waves. Moving Pictures. Probably their most successful album, I believe. Tom Sawyer, YYZ, Limelight, Red Barchetta, The Camera Eye. And then we have the keyboard era classic Signals. I never got Power Windows on CD, but yeah. Or Grace Under Pressure. But anyways, and then we have Clockwork Angels. Yeah, that is Rush. Not much I can say about them that hasn't already been said, but let's move on. Here we go. We got some Sepultura. We have Morbid Angel. Morbid Visions. And we have my favorite Sepultura album, Beneath the Remains. And we have an awesome Sepultura album, Arise. And then we have one of the Sepultura albums of all time, Chaos AD. It's Chaos in Time. Chaos AD's nuts. Boom. All right, and then we have the groundbreaking and doesn't get the respect it deserves. Roots. Bloody Roots. All right. Now, moving on to a blackened thrash band from the late 2000s, early 2010s that I absolutely loved, and that is Skeleton Witch. We have Beyond the Permafrost, featuring soul thrashing black sorcery. Dun 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 dun. And Baptized in Flames as well. And my favorite Skeleton Witch album, a top 50 all time for me, Breathing the Fire. I also have this one on vinyl, but it's shoved away in my shed somewhere. I can't find it. But I know I have it. But yeah, Breathing the Fire, iconic. And the next one is Forever Abomination. Sorry, I kind of zoomed through Rush there a little bit. Yeah. All right. Just looking through a couple things. I'm gonna refill my Di Serono and Diet Pepsi here. Just give me a couple seconds here. No, there is no 6 feet under apparition. Speaking of which, since we mentioned 6 feet under, you know what you got to do in the chat. Cheers. Drink them if you got them. There we go. All right, and now we are moving on to Slayer. That is Show No Mercy. Iconic debut. Their iconic EP featuring Chemical Warfare, Haunting the Chapel. And then we have How to Wait. And then their thrashter piece, Rain and Blood. I go back and forth between this one and the next one I'll show as my favorite, but yeah. Iconic fucking album. their heaviest album, Show No Mercy. South of Heaven. Why did I fucking blow? I'm drinking a little too much, guys. Sorry. South of Heaven. I really like Slayer when they go slow and heavy and doomy. Because South of Heaven, great track. Spill the Blood. Awesome. And, yeah. Mandatory Suicide. Their cover of Dissident Aggressor is really good. Silent Scream, Live Undead. Fucking great album. And, of course, Seasons in the Abyss. Yeah. This one, I love. Funny enough, my favorite songs on this one are Expendable Youth and Skeletons of Society. And then we have one of the albums ever. What's Divine Intervention? Yeah. I needed a divine intervention after listening to that one. Anyways, continuing on. God Hates Us All. This is the original uncensored cover. I do have the censored cover in this one as well. Yeah. God Hates Us All. In one of the certified fucking oof moments of all time, they released the album titled God Hates Us All on September 11th, 2001. Anyways, continuing on with a 3D picture of Christ Illusion. I don't mind Eyes of the Insane. My favorite song on this one is probably Jihad. Yeah. Other than that, it's next one is World Painted Blood. And that is definitely one of the Slayer albums of all time. All right. We're almost done here, folks. We are almost done. All right. So, getting to the tail end of this, we have one of my top 50 of all time, System of a Down, Toxicity. Yep. I'm sitting in my room with a needle in my hand, waiting for the tomb, some old dying man. And then we have Mesmerize. My cock is much bigger than yours. My cock goes right round to the floor with the feeling so pure. We're running aisle in the cool regulator smoking cigar. All right. And then we have, again, when I went to go check out some other thrash albums outside the big four, I bought these two just to test them out a little bit, and they're definitely a thrash band, but I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I do have them. The Legacy by Testament, and I guess this is my favorite, even though I'm not like too big on it. It is my favorite though. But The New Order, that is my favorite from them. Into the Pit. Trial by Fire is a good song too, but Into the Pit is a fucking iconic track. Anyways, moving on to the letter V, and going straight to Van fucking Halen with their iconic debut album, one of the best hard rock, proto metal, maybe pop metal, power metal, glam metal. That was all influenced by this album, and that is their debut. Awesome. And from beginning to end. Eruption, You Really Got Me, Ain't Talking About Love, Running with the Devil. Jamie's Crying, Ice Cream Man, Feel Your Love Tonight, Atomic Punk. Fucking, yeah. R.I.P. Eddie. And now we have... no. Sorry. And then we have the next one. I bought 3 of their albums, even though I liked them way back when I was younger. I don't really like the music now, but it's a little bit of a nostalgia bait for me. Nostalgic for a time that I wasn't even born in. But anyways, this is Venom. Venom with Welcome to Hell. And then my favorite Venom album right here is Black Metal. And then I also have At War with Satan. All right. And that's it. Alphabetically, anyway. That being said, we are through the entire alphabet now. But we got a bonus round of CDs. We got a bonus round, guys. All right. So, the albums I'm about to show you are going to make you judge me really fucking hard. Really, really fucking hard. All right. Here we go. Let's go, boys. Get ready to fucking laugh. Or maybe you really like these these groups. Anyways. I found these in my house somewhere. I was a very cringy 8-year-old at one point in time. And the next one. Everybody. Here we go. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. There we go. Yep. Let's go. All right. And here we go. Here we go. We got fucking Spice Girls. Spice. There we go. Yeah. Very cringy 8-year-old Mad Mike right here. All right. Okay, but now we are getting to a couple here we go. All right. I don't know why that happened. Okay, well, these are the only 2 Eminem albums I was able to find, even though I do have the Eminem show, but it fucking went missing somewhere. But that's the Marshall Mathers LP. Yep, Marshall Mathers LP. And then the 8 Mile soundtrack. Yeah. And that's... I was going to say that's it for my bonus CDs, but
Yeah, I'm back now. You thought that was the end of me before? No, Gerrymander is back, and hello, fellow patriots. It is Gerrymander here, the Butt Rock NBA himself, and I got a couple more albums to show you from this collection. We ain't showing you a bunch of fucking Metallica or fucking Sepultura or Venom or any of that fucking libtard fucking shit. None of that. No, we are now showing off some fucking albums that I like, made by real Americans. Here we go. We have a real American band with Nickelback. This is Silver Side Up, featuring This Is How You Remind Me of How America Is. America, fuck yeah. There we go. And now we have the greatest living artist ever. You know who he is? Do you think it's Ted Nugent? Well, you're kind of right, but no, that's not who I'm talking about here. This is Kid Rock, and we have two of his fucking albums right here. The first one is Devil Without a Cause. Damn right. Ball with the ball, ba-dang, diggy, diggies in the boogies, and Huck chuck that damn boogie straight at fucking Justin Trudeau. That son of a bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill him right fucking that way. No, sorry. I gotta show one more goddamn CD over here. So, we have the iconic, amazing song of American Badass. Do you remember what album that song was on? Do you remember? Do you? It was The History of Rock. God damn. What a classic fucking album. What a classic song. American Badass. I need to be an American badass. That's why I broke out of prison, because that place is not for people like me. All I did was just fucking pull my goddamn pants down and jerk off to this great country that is America in the middle of an American store Target. That is right. And they tried to silence me for that. That is all Trudeau's fault, and he is going to pay. Anyways, I have to go. Thank you very much for joining me here. Mad Mike's gonna take over like the libtard he is. But anyways, goodbye, and God bless America!
Sorry, what the fuck happened there? Did fucking Jerry take over again? Fucking son of a bitch. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that guy, but anyways. Oh yeah, he fucking saw this shit and he just went fucking balls out. So anyways, this is another one Donnie got me as a joke for a birthday one year. Thanks a lot, asshole. And yeah, I was a big Kid Rock fan back in the day. I still love American Badass. Gives me all the nostalgic feels. But anyways, those are my CDs. Now we will show off my vinyls. I gotta put all this stuff away though, so yeah. Just give me a few minutes here. Just gotta reorganize. Stu, what's up, man? Hey, Trenches, what's up, boy? You just caught me as I was done showing off my CDs, and now we are showing off the vinyls. I just got to reorganize myself here. All right. And I've been wrong, I've been down into the bottom of every butthole. Anyways, it's for you guys. Cheers. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for watching. And again, if you do like my channel, again, like and subscribe and all that, that's great. But if you do feel like my channel deserves a lot more attention than it gets, then I do want to ask that sharing is caring, and to share my stuff everywhere. It doesn't matter where, like wherever it can get views. I'm trying to get my watch time up to 4,000 hours. You know, so I can finally fucking get monetized on this shit. You know, and that's the way I want to grow my channel, is to just, you know, get good word of mouth. Good word of mouth. I feel like that is probably the best way. You know, and I've improved my titling and thumbnail game, and try to be the best content creator I can be, and all that. And but yeah, sharing is caring. So just try to spam that motherfucker everywhere. Fucking put it on 4chan. Share one of my fucking things to 4chan. Whatever. Won't matter to me. All right. Also, Trenches, you missed gerrymander as well. I'm just going through some stuff here. All right. So anyways, I'm going to show off some of the records that some family had. First of all, so let's start with that. This one's going to be just fucking random. So, anyways, we are off to start with the vinyls. So let's go. We're starting with Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. Slippery When Wet? Yeah. Slippery When Wet. Bon Jovi. Right there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, lemon on a pear. All right. And then we are showing off some other ones here. Hold on. Just reorganizing here. Okay. We have 2 Van Halen vinyls. Woo! Look at that shit. Then we have also 1984. 1984 right here, boys. Look at that shit. I love it. And we have one that I already showed on stream. Back in Black, AC/DC. Iconic. There we go. Then we have the one Dio album I don't have on CD, The Last in Line. We're the last in line. All right, next one is Deep Purple, Machine Head. And then Perfect Stranger. Perfect Stranger. Awesome. Now these are the Old Man's Black Sabbath collection. You guys wanted to take a look at this. So this is Mad Mike Sr. was a big Black Sabbath fan in his youth, and you can tell because this is worn to shit. Look at how fucking worn out this fucking thing is. Like he played the fuck out of this thing. It is so worn. Can you fucking see it? Holy shit. Look at that. God damn. I don't even know if it can still play. Yeah, look at that. Iconic. Yeah, that's Paranoid. And then Master of Reality. And that also worn to shit, if you can't notice. Yeah, he got these like back when they actually came out, right? So look, these things are older. older than most, well, all of us, really. And then Volume 4. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I fucking worn as shit. It's great. Oh my! Look at this. The fucking the vinyl is like legit. It's the case is so worn that the vinyl's like falling out. But yeah, it's great. All right. Now we have some Led Zeppelin. The iconic debut. Gotta love it. Led Zeppelin 2. Fucking masterpiece. Led Zeppelin 4. As you can see here. And then the original casing for In Through the Outdoor. In Through the Outdoor. I wonder if you can take it out of here. Oof. That looks good. That looks so nice. In Through the Outdoor. Very underrated Zeppelin album. But I actually enjoy this one more than pretty much all of their post Led Zeppelin 4 output. Shit. Oh shit. Hold up, guys. Spilled something here. Didn't spill it on any of the vinyls, but I'll get them out of the way here. Anyways. All right. All right. Go. Yeah. Thankfully, it leaked to the edge of the table and not towards the vinyls. Nothing that's not fixable, so we're good here. All right. But anyways, gonna have a little bit of water. All right. And now we're moving on to some Rush. And just laugh at how worn out this shit is. It's Caress of Steel. Caress of Steel. Worn to absolute shit. And then we have 2112, 2112. I actually tried playing this on my vinyl player, and it just won't stop skipping. So this one is legitimately worn out to complete shit. And then we have a live record, All the World's a Stage, on vinyl. You can tell the old man played this one a lot. Then we have A Farewell to Kings on vinyl. And then we have my favorite Rush album on vinyl. This is Hemispheres. Check this out, by the way. This was before vinyl records were really gimmicky. They were given like gimmicky colors. This was before the era where, like, you know, vinyls like just got very colory and colorful, just try to sell more. But this was bought in 1978 on gorgeous fucking red vinyl. Look at this. Look at this. It's a fucking beauty. And I played it, and it still plays very well. Look at this shit. Beautiful cherry red. Very, yeah. Most of these records are going to be mine one day, so don't mind showing them off. But, anyways, we got Grace Under Pressure on vinyl. Look at that. And the three boys back here. Grace Under Pressure. And then we have this one got a little rained on. But we got Power Windows. Beauty. And we also have Hold Your Fire. Look at that. Beauties, aren't they? All right, so a couple more that I do want to show are some iconic albums from back in the day that I was surprised to see out of their record collection, but Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. There we go. So, I've never actually listened to this album, but hey, that's a iconic record, and It was surprising to see this one on le vinyl. And then to end this part of the vinyl collection off, we have... Can you guess what album this is by looking at the back of it? All right, Apparition, take care. Have a good one. But, yeah. Turn it around. He actually has this on fucking vinyl, which surprised me because he's not a big pop guy. But, Michael Jackson's Thriller. One of the most... Thralls! What's up, Thralls? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Just as I was showing Michael Jackson's Thriller on vinyl. But yeah. I think he said, like, he got it, played it once, and then didn't want to play it again. Because, like... You know, he wanted to get it because it was just such a huge album at its time, and you know, he just felt like he wanted to be one of the people that got it. So yeah. Anyways, oh, these are heavy. No. God damn it. All right. So. Just give me a few moments to get this the way I want it. Whew. All right. Now we are showing off my actual vinyl collection. There we go. Been streaming for 3 hours, boys. Let's do this. Hold on, I got Hayden clipped something. I gotta check it out. That was good. All right, so let's continue this on. All right, so now we are starting with my vinyl collection. This is not in any particular order alphabetically, but we're going to start with my favorite album of 2020. That is, you're going to laugh, Certified Mad Mike moment. Unleash the Archers with Abyss. One of the best power metal albums of all time. All right. Here we go, guys. Now, I want, as soon as you see this vinyl, I want you all, at the very same time, to spam simp in the chat. Okay? You know what it's coming. You know it's coming. But get ready until you actually see the vinyl. All right? 3, 2, 1. Sumo Psycho Initiation. There we go. There we go. Let's do it. Yeah, boy. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. All spam that shit. There we go. Yep. Let's all do it. All those simps. There we go. Yeah. I do want to say though, like, they did a good job with the packaging of this, so yeah, I am a massive simp. But here we go. This is a salmon colored vinyl. Fucking gorgeous. Look at this. Beautiful, ain't it? And it plays very well too. Still my 4th favorite album of 2021. And yeah. There we go. But I love you all. Anyways, now that we got that part over with, here we go. Black Sabbath's debut. I felt like this was like, I had to get the first metal album ever on vinyl, so I got that one. And here we go. Go. And then we have, it's still wrapped up in plastic, but Opeth with Still Life. Love this one. One of my favorite albums of all time. I saw it at a vinyl shop and I was like, yo, I gotta get this. All right, here we go. And these are records that were gifted to me once. And here's Boston with their iconic debut. Here is Appetite for Destruction. There you go. And one of my favorite metal albums of the 70s, Scorpions' Love Drive. Yeah. Awesome fucking album. It's a love drive on wings of fire. I don't know if I'll get, like, demonetized by YouTube for showing that album cover, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. Oh, yeah. There we go. A rap hip-hop masterpiece. Classic. You are about to witness the strength of street knowledge. Awesome fucking record. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Even like the second half of the album, because it starts off with like Straight Outta Compton and Fuck the Police and Gangsta Gangsta, If It Ain't Rough. But even the second half of the album, like Express Yourself's a really good track. I Ain't the One is like, oh man, it's such a fucking hilarious track that like probably hasn't aged that well in terms of content, but you know, I love that one. All right, do 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 do. All right, now we have my favorite Death album, Scream Bloody Gore. I do want to show you guys the record itself, but you know, Scream Bloody Gore, and Look at this. Look at that. Fucking beautiful, ain't it? It's like cherry red with like a, I don't know, a swirl of like blue and shit, but got smeared on there. But it's fucking, and it plays, plays beautifully. Just putting it away. Give me a second here. All right, next one. I've never actually opened this yet, but there we go. Ace of Spades, Motorhead. And I got that one. This one, I bought this one at Meltdown. If you're ever watching this, I bought this one at Sonic Boom in Toronto. We were out there for this short film I was working on, doing a casting call, and we were like casting. I can't remember the name of the place, but eventually we had a break, and I went out to just find some places to shop at in Toronto, and I found this place called Sonic Boom, and I had to get out of there quickly before I bought the whole damn store and went bankrupt. So I walked out with this Master of Puppets. And if I recall, this was not too long, and I wanted to get this because like it was not too long after the Library of Congress, it was added to the Library of Congress as like a culturally and aesthetically significant album, and it was the first metal album to be given that honor. So like it just reached an iconic status for that, and I just wanted to get the album, you know, because like I felt like it was an album worthy of getting on vinyl at the time. Yeah. Anyways, moving on, we have one of my favorite albums of 2021, Diablo Swing Orchestra with Swagger and Stroll Down the Rabbit Hole. This one, I love this album. I really do. You know, it's such a like an avant-garde classic to me. It was number 5 on my favorites of 2021. I do want to show you. It's a double album. They both have the same color, but I do want to show you what it looks like. Gorgeous blue. Pure blue. Ocean blue. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, man, it's even reflecting off of it. Nice. All right, continuing on, we have a later remastered version of Holy Diver. This isn't the original cover, which is unfortunate, but I'm still glad I got it on vinyl. Yeah. All right, moving on to one of my favorite Canadian metal albums of all time, Metal on Metal. Got this on vinyl. This actually wasn't too long. I think I got this the same day that I was going to see them last year. But yeah. Anyways, this next album that I want to show you guys is thank you Blackwater Rust for actually introducing me to this, because I had never listened to Candlemass before. But yeah. Nightfall by Candlemass. One of the best doom metal records of all time. And it's entered my top 50, that's for sure. All right, on to a modern hip-hop classic, even though it's like over 10 years old now. But yeah, this is Childish Gambino with Camp. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful, ain't it? And if you want to open it up a little bit. Got like a... Wah! Yeah, if you guys want to take a look, I don't know if I can, how well you can see it, but Gambino's in there, aka Donald Glover from Community, and wasn't he Lando Calrissian in that Han Solo movie? Can't remember. All right, this next one, y'all are gonna laugh, but when I traveled to Buffalo with Donnie and his wife, I we went to this big mall called the Walden Galleria, and I saw a whole bunch of awesome shit in there. But I saw this, and I'm like, I have to buy it. I'm like, I have to fucking buy this one. So here we are. Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We're going to take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Come on and slam if you want to jam. Ding, 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 ding. There's also a couple Oof Kelly songs on this one. Also, there's Fly Like an Eagle by Seal. So, there we go. All right, and we're getting to the last couple vinyl albums here. So, my favorite Iron Maiden album, Somewhere in Time. Had to get this one on vinyl. I do want to get Power Slave on vinyl eventually, just because I love that fucking cover, and I want a blown up version of that album cover. But yeah, Somewhere in Time. And then all right, and now we are moving on to the last two here. This is my favorite rock album of all time. And yeah, probably my favorite like pure rock band of all time too. Well, but this is Aerosmith. You can see it with Pump. Fucking awesome. And yeah, Such a fucking hilarious cover with the fucking truck, you know, doing the other truck doggy style and all that shit. But yeah, I will be doing a keeping tabs video on this album because I don't feel like it gets. I mean, it is a very well-selling album, and it was a hit album at the time, and it does have like some big songs on it, like "Love in an Elevator," "Janie's Got a Gun," "What It Takes," but I feel like it doesn't get the admiration and respect it deserves. Because at the time, this was not only a great hard rock album, this could have been considered a really great glam metal album that put most glam metal at the time to shame. So, you know, I don't feel like it gets. I don't feel like it gets the iconic status that it truly fucking deserves. So, it will be a keeping tabs video at some point. But anyways, we got the last one here. And if you've watched my channel at all, you'll know which one this is. It's my favorite album of all time. I already showed it to you guys on CD, but I had to get it on vinyl because, again, my favorite metal album of all time, my favorite album overall of all time, and that is Morbid Angel, Altars of Madness. And I got the original cover for it too. And just take a look at the back here. David Vincent, back when he really looked like James Hetfield a little bit. And then Trey right there. Richard Brunel. And Pete Sandoval came together to create the best death metal album of all time, in my opinion. The greatest metal album of all time, in my opinion, and my favorite album of all time. And it's funny because this one does not have Lord of All Fevers and Plague. It doesn't have that track on there. It has, like, the CD version has it, but the vinyl does not. Which is unfortunate because I fucking love that. I love that fucking song. I love the Sumerian chant that Vincent goes off on in that one. But either way, love this vinyl. It's beautiful. And mwah. Yeah. So wow. Finished here. That's it. Showed off my CD collection, showed off my vinyl collection. And I'm gonna move this. Holy. You know, vinyls themselves are pretty light, but when you fucking carry them together, damn, it's fucking heavy. But either way, I am going to pour another glass of that Di Serono and Diet Pepsi mix. Just hoping it didn't, like, do too much when I spilled it. Oh, okay, we're good. Altars of Midness, you son of a... No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Mad Mike, more like Mid Mike. Ha ha ha. So yeah, I did the movie collection last year around this same time too. It was like my 500 subscriber special. If you want to check it out, it's on the channel if you click on the live part. Mad Mike, more like Mad Mike. Oh, good. Hold on.
Mad Mike, more like Mad Mike.
Holy shit. Oh. I hope someone clipped that. Oh. Somebody clip that. Oh, shit. Make it worth it, man. That hurt my fucking throat. Okay. Anyways, cheers. Oh. Damn. All right, so that's it for my my album collection stream. And I do want to thank you all for joining. Oh, Meg, you don't cry. No cry. No cry. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for engaging. Thank you all for watching. And also, too, if you didn't watch the whole thing, if you want to do me a favor and try to watch the entire stream on your own time, because I'm trying to get my watch hours up to 4Gs so I can finally fucking get monetized. So that was a big thing that happened was when I got to 1,000, I thought I was going to get monetized, right? And, you know, because I thought the other thing, because I knew we needed 4,000 hours of watch time, which I knew I had, but turns out you need it within a 12-month period, which was a big, like, oh, well, that sucks. Oh, shit. Well, I'm like, looks like I gotta fucking get my watch time up. So if you can, on your own time, try to get this thing up, and because I'm trying to get to 4,000 hours and get the fucking money ball rolling here. And also, I do have a Patreon as well. I got a couple people already signed up to it, and there's not much exclusive content on there. I'm not going to really put exclusive content on there. That is more for just putting money back into the channel. It'll help me get better equipment. It'll help me get better, better gear, and also help with, the day-to-day expenses that this channel accumulates that you guys don't see. So for because again, I got to get bottles of water, lots of fucking water to drink to get my voice in shape, and also pay for stuff to keep my computer free of viruses and all that stuff. Gian Pyres, oh, you got here at the end of it, but yeah, if you guys can watch it on your own time, share it and all that stuff, share my stuff everywhere, and subscribe to donate to my Patreon if you want. I'm not gonna force anybody to do that, and any penny I do make from it will go back into the channel anyway, in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, once I looking forward to getting that monetization. Hopefully, whoever does review my channel doesn't, judge me on the hey fucks part and fucking just destroys any chance I have. But that's a wait and see. And thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for humoring me and laughing at the Backstreet Boys stuff. and spamming simp in the chat when I showed off Sumo Psycho. And hope you enjoyed Gerrymander returning for a couple of bits there. So, anyways, thank you very much. That's it from me. Cheers to all of you. Drink them if you got them. Thank you for spending most of your Saturday with me. Bye, fucks.